All right, so welcome everyone to this week's session of My Wi-Fi Networks, My Wi-Fi Wednesdays. My name is Kevin Z. I am founder and CEO of My Wi-Fi Networks, and we meet here on this week in Zoom because Facebook Live was broken, but I will be posting this replay shortly, each and every week to talk about what's new in the world of Wi-Fi marketing. So as you know, we launched a whole bunch of massive new updates. So our scheduled reports are now live, and actually the ability to customize reports is not just scheduling them, but also the ability to customize them and print them and all that fun stuff is live. So if you have access, when you log in right now at mywifi.io or under your own white label, on the analytics tab, you'll see a new section called scheduled reports. Go check it out. We also squashed a lot of bugs the last few weeks and the last big updates and a whole bunch of new ones since the last week. So those who have reported anything in, thank you very much. Those have all been fixed. We also upgraded the whole platform itself. The core code, everything is now 2 times faster. And I hope you guys see that on the front end, not only on the platform, but across everything. So scheduled reports are now inside the client section. Inside your client, you'll see a little tab called scheduled reports. And this is where you can select a custom report that you've developed before, you created, and then send it to the client in real time. And how you do that is you add that scheduled report, you select the name, you select the report details, and then you say, hey, how often do I want to send this report? Right now, it's a link to the live dashboard. So in fact, we've had some issues where users didn't want to send a static report. They wanted to send something that's a little bit prettier, that people can just click on the link. You don't really need a username and password. You just click a link and it loads up responsive on any device. So that's what we switched that to, in fact. So those who are using it, please go check it out. And you can set exactly when you want that email to be sent. The email comes with your brand logo. It'll also have your username will come directly from you under your email, and actually look like you're sending it, so that when your client receives it, it'll be like, oh, wow, this is what the agency did for me. They'll be able to click on that link and then view that live report without logging in. So it's really cool. And they can also take those links and use them to reference them at any point in time. So what's new this week? I mentioned last week we have a whole bunch of new Zapier templates. So I know I'm still working on a whole bunch of content. So I actually have those who are watching this live. I have a little teaser for you, which I'll share with you at the very end. But we have the new Zapier templates that I'm going to be training on very shortly. This has all templates set up. So it really is really straightforward. In some cases, it doesn't need training at all. It all has the fields preset, so you don't have to do anything. We also updated our pricing, as you know, so that can be found at mywifinetworks.com/pricing. We've streamlined everything, but specifically on this master reseller or scale end, I had a lot of people asking me questions about how that works. So first, on every plan, it's $10 per location, pay as you go on your overage. So it's all streamlined across any plan you have. So whatever your limit is, if you go over your limit, it's $10 per location. Really straightforward. But the new scale plan is what I'm most excited about, to be honest, because it has the ability for you to become my Wi-Fi. So just to explain this, and let me see if I can get a little pointer here as well. So right now, anybody that has a white label accounts currently has this. So this is the account that you currently have right now. I'm gonna have to work on my mouse writing here, but this is what you have right now. So as you know, you can create clients. Those clients can have multiple locations under them, and then every location can have device or multiple devices. Okay, what this allows you to do now is be the super administrator. So essentially, you can provision multiple white label accounts. Inside each one of these accounts, you can have your clients, you can have your locations, and you can have your devices. Okay, but this, essentially the main account itself, is what you can now provision using this master reseller functionality. Okay, so that's how it works, essentially from the top down layer. How it works in the dashboard itself, and let me just get out of this annotation tool. Not as helpful as I thought it would be. So how you do that is if you're on the scale plan, you'll notice a tab on the left called Master Reseller. I'll dive in a second to show you how that looks. There you can create the new account, and you can create connect plans, automate plans, or a new base plan, which is pay as you go, $99 a month. So it has all the features that the automate plan has, literally everything, but there's no limit, and it's also an entry point of $99. So if you have a client that wants their own branded interface, your cost is $100. And it's pay as you go on top of that, the same pay as you go that it would be on any normal site on the overages. And now you can actually charge a lot more than that in cases where clients really want a more streamlined experience, a more customized experience, maybe their own custom dashboard URL, they want their own portal URL. You have the administrator rights to change this, and I'll show you in a second what you can do. You can even plug in your own intercom chat widget or own support desk links, and really act as if you were 100% selling this white label dashboard as if you were My Wi-Fi again. So what you have here, I mentioned, it's this new pay-as-you-go base account for $99 a month, has all the features, and it's just $10 per location per month. It includes one location here, so for $99 you have one location, and then anything on top of that is $10 per location per month. Now let me just actually show you, let me dive into the dashboard and show you an example of a master reseller account or on somebody on a scale plan. Just give me 1 sec, I'm just off screen here, and I'm going to show you guys this. Sorry guys, give me 1 sec. I'm just getting into to demo it. My bad, guys. I'm having some trouble here getting to the right account. Here we go. So here you'll see a new tab called Master Reseller. All right, so up here is a master reseller. You'll see a dashboard that looks a little bit like this. So this will be the activity across all of your locations, all of your accounts, in fact. So we give you a global view as you have multiple accounts, multiple people. We show you a global view across all of your accounts in one view. So you'll see this, something very similar to this. You'll see your top locations, your top users, all that stuff. I just quickly went through that because it's confidential info, because this is real data. But you see everything like that and everything. This is across all of your actual account locations. So it's really, really cool. And then you have a section here called accounts. Under accounts, you'll be able to see the names of the accounts. You can create a new account, as I showed you here. So you set the company, the subdomain, which doesn't matter, in fact, because you end up white labeling this and forwarding it on. You set up the email, the password for your user, the time zone, and you select a plan here, in which case you might want to select the new pay-as-you-go plan, or we allow you to resell the exact same connect and automate plans. And if you do have a bunch of these plans you want to add on, we can discuss having a volume discount for you. So you'd be able to sell that at less than what we are selling it for, or at least purchase it and then resell it obviously at a higher price. So once you create these accounts, you can very easily set them as active, inactive. So if a client stops paying you, whatever, you can turn it off and turns off the whole account. You can SSO into the account as well. So at any time you can log in as that user. You don't need to know their password. If they change it, you can just literally dive in and change anything you want. You can also edit the actual account. And this is something you guys have never seen before. So as I'm inside my account and I want to edit a master reseller account here, I have my company name. I can change their password if I want for them. So if a client's like, hey, I forgot my password, change it for me, I can do that. Can change their name, their phone number, country, time zone. I can set their account status to online, offline, and I see the current plan that they're on, which is mirrors the same plan that we have. And on the domain section as well, it should mention that in their branding section for any of your sub accounts, they don't see the branding section at all. So this is in fact leverage that you have in order to, number one, not let them see the My Wi-Fi domain. In fact, we're also going to be switching this domain over here. So that we're going to be adding a generic domain. So I know that we had that request inside the feedback section to create a generic CNAME so that can't be traced, at least to see mywifi.io. Yeah, and that is in the works. When that's done, this will be changed as well so that the user will contact you and they'll be able to have their subdomain .anotherdomain.io or .com, whatever we use. Then they can also, you map the dashboards for them and the portal for them. This is part of the service that you offer them. As you know, sometimes mapping CNAMEs can get frustrating, and you also don't want to show the client how easy it is, even though it's really easy to do. We've made it really easy. This allows you to charge them a setup fee of sorts to map it for them. You guys have done this before. If you already have a white label, it's the same exact thing, but you're managing it for them, and you can decide to enable or disable this if you want. You also see an entire list of all their locations, their devices, their campaigns. You can easily dive in and edit it for them. So if they say, hey, I'm having a problem with my device, this is the same dashboard and interface that our support team uses to support our clients. So we're actually giving you the access to support your own white label clients with this exact view. And I have a question here about SSL. So we assign it, we buy it for the reseller. All you need to do is add the domains over here. Okay, so add the dashboard and portal domains. As soon as you submit them, it works the same way. We will go in the background and get the SSL and issue the SSL and make these green as soon as they are propagated. So nothing for you to worry about here. All you need to do is tell your client, hey, forward your domain to this and forward that domain to that for the portal and dashboard. Or ideally, you have access to their DNS. You just do it for them, depending on how your client works. But really easy to do that over here. And then what's really cool is you can actually edit the whole template of the entire platform. So if you wanted to edit, add footer content, and this you can add anything you want. You can add JavaScript. So here's where you pop in your intercom widget, your Google Tag Manager, your segment, whatever you're using essentially for running your platform. For support widgets, anything like that, you can plug in so that when clients log in, they will see your intercom widget over here, not my Wi-Fi's. So it really looks like they log into their dashboard. It has their logo up here. It's their domain, but it's your support, right? And there's nothing else that would make them doubt the fact that this is actually your white label platform, especially because you've also sold them their own white label platform as well. So it's really, really cool. So you can pop in your own JavaScript. The header menu, so what we mean over here, that's this header content. So this header menu over here, you can customize. All you do is you pop in your text over here, and we'll give you the format to enter that in, especially links. You just put in a link. So let's say you want a link to support.yourcompany.com, support. That's all you do. And what we do is we'll actually translate this into a much easier way. We'll make this a little easier to use, but it's really a one-time thing that our team will also help you. If you upgrade to a scale plan, we'll help you do all this. Really easy to do, just a one-time thing. And then that'll allow you to customize the dropdown. So if you want to have your own academy, your own members area, your own support section, book a meeting, whatever you want to have on the top here, you'll be able to customize that. And then the footer itself, the actual footer of the entire platform can say copyright, just like you see over here. You guys already have that for the white labels, but this will allow you to do that at another level for the entire platform. All right, so that is the master reseller. I think it's probably one of the biggest things we've ever launched because it now allows you to resell your own white label accounts. So do you guys have any questions on that at all? No, I don't see anything come in. If anything else does come in, please let me know. The Spanish dashboard right now, we are currently almost ready with it. So I was hoping to get it done this week. It looks like it's going to maybe still be this week, if not next at the latest, but it is on its way. Right after that, we're going to have French and we're going to have Portuguese and a whole bunch of other stuff by request. And we also have a brand new campaign editor that I'm tempted to show you right now, but I actually just want to surprise you guys and put it live, and I'll notify everyone in the Facebook group when it is live because it is really, really cool. So if you guys have any questions, please chat with our support team at wifi-supportdesk.com or inside that chat bubble right inside the dashboard. We also are going to be launching some bootcamp dates that I want to share with you when they're ready. But those who are watching this call and those who want early access to our new academy, you can visit academy.mywifinetworks.com. We're working out just an SSL issue, which is nothing to be concerned about, just something that we're still working on. And this is still a work in progress, so please note that there are some placeholders in there. But if you guys want to go run through that right now, see if there's any questions or any suggestions, anything you want us to add in there, we'll be happy to do that. There's a whole bunch of really good content in there already. So this is a sneak peek for those who are watching this. It's a lot of the content that we'll be covering on the bootcamp will be included in this academy, and we're giving it to you totally free. So I hope you guys enjoy that. The academy or the bootcamp itself will be a paid course. So it'll be like the live training will be paid, but we're actually going to give you a lot of the blueprints, a lot of the actual content, the sales training, a lot of that stuff we're just going to give to everybody, because honestly, I just want you guys to go out there and succeed. So that's something that we definitely want to give you as soon as possible. So that's why I'm sharing it with you now. It's academy.mywifinetworks.com. You can sign up for free. And please let me know if you do sign up. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, and what you think should be there. All right, guys. So thanks for joining us live. And thanks as well if you're watching this on the replay. If you have any questions, suggestions, always please let me know. Support's usually the best forum to do that. And look forward to sharing all the new releases when they are ready. Thanks, everyone. Take care. We'll talk soon.